Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. So today is another video for us to prepare for our junk journal. And so today what we're doing is we're just collecting things to create signatures. I think I want to get 4 signatures into our book. I'm thinking maybe 3. To be more realistic, I think 3 would probably be a lot nicer, but I may prepare 4 just to see how it's going to work. So I have I'm not sure if you all remember, I told you I have a fetish with cards, new cards, old cards, vintage cards. I like them all. So this is a cute little card. It's like a Happy Mail card, and someone put some rickrack around it. It's not real rickrack, but it's really cute. And then it says it's a get well card. It says, so you're a lot better. That's good news today, for it means that good health is not far away. Just keep on improving with each day, and then hope you soon will be feeling your old self again. I'm going to cover that up with this white sheet of paper right here. I'm going to cut it down better. And I'm going to turn it on the inside out like this. I'm going to turn it just like this. So this is how it's going to look. But that's the one thing. And then I've showed this before. Some marble doily that I did. And then I sprayed this when I did those flowers earlier in the year. I believe it was this year or last year when I did the flowers with Crafty Cat Incorporated. And then this is another marbled card, and I'm going to turn this card on the inside out as well. And I have some ideas for stamping. This is just some what is this, jelly prints that I did. I think I used a stencil, a stencil and a whole bunch of stuff, and it didn't look good to me at the time, but now I look at all the other people's jelly prints and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then I have a few sheets of crumpled paper. I don't know how I dyed this. I think it was a food coloring. So we're going to put those in there. And then, so when I go to the Dollar Tree or Tuesday morning, I always look for these things to put in junk journals. And it's these drawing paper pads as well as these newsprint. So I'm going to put a couple of sheets in there. And the good thing is the journal is so big that I can put this all the way in there without having to cut up or damage that. Not necessarily damage the paper, but cut it up and ruin the whole entire sheet. So whoever receives it can do what they want. And then I'm going to pull some pieces out of this black and white paper pad. I'm not going to put any cartoon, like coloring pages out of a coloring book, but I will print some off and put them in there. So let's just do a quick flip through for you all. I'm not sure if you heard of the, what is it called? Not the dump. I can't remember. Something Dirt Cheap. Dirt Cheap. I got that in Mississippi. I don't know if they have a Dirt Cheap locally or not. I haven't seen one. They may have one in another part of Texas, but I haven't seen one. I want to use this for something else. I want to do some bees. So I think I may use this sheet. I think this will be good. It's wacky enough, and I think it'll be good in our junk journal, as well as this thought bubble that they kind of cut out. And then this one. So each signature will have different stuff on it. It will not be the same. I like that to color. That'll be cool to color. You know, each junk journal will have different things on it, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same. I have some magazine pages that I want to use. I want to use this picture. I like it a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it down so that it fits in the junk journal. And right now it does not fit properly, so I'm going to cut this portion off. And with these images, you know, I don't want to cut a lot off, but I'm okay with cutting them down to fit in the junk journal, because hopefully whoever receives this will have a good idea of what they want to do with it. So I hope I cut enough off. Yep, I cut enough off to fit in the paper trimmer. And then let's see, I think that's good. Let me just pull out this ruler. Yep, that's 8. And that's under 12. So, yep, good for me. And I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not really concerned about it, because this will have to fold like this to fit in the junk journal itself. And then we have this I don't know what Gucci was thinking. I like these legs, and I tore out this page way before any scandals were going on with this company, so I'll go ahead and cut that off anyway. And in this instance, I just want her pantyhose, so I'm going to do a lot of chopping. Not the shoes. Fishnet. Never mind. I won't even. You won't catch me trying to sing. I try not to put a lot of real faces in creations, because sometimes you all know that I'm creeped out by some of the Tim Holtz things, and so some people may not, you know, there may not be something that they are into as well. Okay, I'm also going to be using this, a few pages, I guess, out of this magazine, Salvador Dali, from 2013. And I think that I want to use this image right here, the Enigma of Desire, Mother, my mother, my mother, my mother. I don't know. Maybe not. That's kind of, I don't know. Maybe this one, Soft Watch. So let's see if I can't find it. I like this rose. I think that would be cute on there. But I think this is a very interesting picture. The first one we turned to. Very cool. It's kind of creepy though. So maybe I could say that for Halloween. Let's just do this rose. It's safe. It's simple. And the recipient won't be like, what in the world are you doing? Okay, I pulled out these two scrapbookish pages. This one is textured and it looks like wood grain, wood. So what I'm going to do, I want to try to keep this as much intact as possible. So I'm just going to cut it down to 6. No, I'm not. I'm going to cut it down, I think 6 by 6. I think 6 by 6, yes. And then I can just fold it in half. And it'll be... I think it'll work. Let's see. It'll definitely fit in the book. And from what I've seen when people create these, none of the pages have to be the same size. So that's a good thing. And then for this right here, this paper, what I want to do is just cut it down and just give it some, you know, a different little look. Because we are going to be putting that ugly paper in. So let's hold on one second. Okay, so I have this page, which I really, really like. It's a lot of color. And then I have this page, which is a coat. So I'm thinking it's going to be folded like this. Just like that, I think. So what I'm going to do with this page as well as this page, I want to use this page to stamp on some stamps. So on this page, I'm going to take one of our ugly papers that's really, really not really pretty on one side to me, and glue it down. So like this one, I like this, even though it's weird and loud and bold. Let's see if I can't find a page. So I like this one side, and this side is a bit, you know, out there. So what we're going to do, we're going to glue this side down onto the paper. And we're just going to cover up this lady, Maria Borges. I try not to, like I said, I try not to put people in these journals, only because, you know, I get weirded out by them. I'm not sure about the other people. And I'm okay that this paper is going to do a lot of bubbling up and things like that. So no worries. So I'm just going to turn this over. And I like to start off with this glue first. I'm not sure why. And then I'll go from there. I think because this one, you got to work fast though. I feel like it, even though it's going to bow some, it'll adhere where I want it to adhere mostly. And then I'm going to do some sewing, some stitching off camera, because I just want to try to get the full experience of doing a junk journal and see how slow I'm going. And I shouldn't have tried to cover up the whole entire thing at one time. That's really where I made my mistake at, but it's going to be okay. All right, and here we go. And we're just going to pop this on here. And no. It was crooked. I'm not sure if you saw that, but it was definitely crooked. Alrighty. Alright. Is it? Oh no, not again. Alright, let's try it one more time. The thing is, I didn't cut the magazine at a certain angle or anything, but I did cut the paper at a certain angle. So let me just try to pull it down some. Alright, third time's a charm. That's what they say. Alright, so let's go ahead and rub this in. And we're going to just try to smooth this out as best as possible. And looks great. It is going to bow a little bit, but that's okay. We're not going to sew a signature today. I'm going to turn it over on the other side. And so I asked the wizard a question about assembly. And I asked her, do I put the stuff on and then sew in the signatures? And she said no, it's easier to do the other stuff after you have sewn in your signature. So I will be doing that. I will leave a question in the comment section, even though I'm going to try to get this all done fairly quickly, and I'll probably go ahead and do it the way I want to do it now. But the next time, if it is the next time, it'll probably be the next time when I make a junk journal. Would you like to see me stitch away? I don't know what I'm going to be stitching right now. Probably some random weirdness. And then the next time I come back, the next time I do a junk journal, if you say yes, you'd like to see some stitching, I'll stitch it. But the next video you see will be a Freaky Friday video, and it's going to be me sewing in the signatures. I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you are enjoying this. I am very much so. Until next time, happy crafting.